If you are a millionaire in crypto and you've invested at least $1 million in crypto, I'm going to show you how much it's going to be in the future. Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I made serious money in my crypto journey right back from 2016 till now. Life-changing money. A serious amount of money that I've been able to reinvest back in to hopefully generate more income. And there's been many influencers, many other people that watch YouTube channels that have made millions along their journey. You may be someone that is watching my channel now that's a millionaire. So let's talk about this, because this episode is for you. If you are someone that's lower, meaning that you've invested lower amounts, watch this because it may help you on your journey going forward. It's a powerful series. This is the last episode and this is going to be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be, to be fair. What are we talking about? What am I talking about? Take a look over here at the top left corner. I made a sort of like an Excel sheet based on what I think people can earn based on what they invest. If you invested $1,000 to $2,500, I believe you can generate $40,000 to $80,000 or 85K. If you invested $50,000 to $100,000, I believe you can make anywhere from $2 million to $3.5 million. This is all based on these theories of you investing your money into certain cryptos, certain types of high risk ratio projects, meaning there's mid cap, there's blue chip, there's low cap coins that are high risk, and then there's micro caps that are extremely high risk. It's all based on where you're putting your money into these projects. Now you're going to have some that are extremely high risk, some that are low cap that are high risk, some might fall to zero, but a majority of the ones that I think I'm sharing could probably 100x based on the narratives and the research that I've done on every single project that I've shared with you, and ones that I really believe it can do well. The ones that I'm going to show you in this video are the same as the ones I showed you before. These are just guides. You don't have to choose these coins. They're just guidelines to show you like theories on how I believe they can go and what they can do and whatnot. If you want to learn more about these coins, because I'm not going to go on the websites, you can click onto my videos. I've got loads of videos on them. We're talking serious damn money. You are a millionaire. You're already a millionaire. So when you become a millionaire, and I can speak this from from experience, your mindset's a little bit different to the people that are trying to become a millionaire. What do I mean? Well, when we're millionaires, we do, yes, we want to generate more money, but we don't think like the normal people think when they want to become rich. If you're someone that's got like $50,000 and you want to turn it to $1 million, you think different to how we think. And I just got to keep it real. I don't have to prove myself to anyone in this video. I'm just trying to share honest experience views from what I know, right? Because if you look here, in this one here, the blue chip, I've come down a bit. Before I had 8 blue chips. I don't know, maybe I should come lower. I've said have 5 blue chip coins. I think when you've got $1 million to invest, you should probably put a significant or a good size amount into the higher coins. You know, blue chip coins that have $1 billion in supply, whatever the market, sorry, $1 billion in market cap or beyond. Meaning that they can potentially 10x, maybe 20x if you're lucky. If you want 30, 40, 50x, you don't go for blue chip. But you can put something like 20, 40, 50,000, whatever you want to put in these coins, because you believe they're going to 10x, which can turn over a bigger profit. See, millionaires think different to people that have got less money. If you look over here, the BlackRock portfolio, check my other videos if you want to understand this more. I put 0 in blue chip, meaning that I'm trying to shrink the amount of blue chips that we hold as a millionaire. You see, our mindset as a millionaire is we've been in this crypto space for years. So we've seen the Polygon Matics fly up in price and make us crazy money. We've seen the XRPs make us crazy money. So we don't look at blue chips much like people would do that are getting into crypto. You see, when you're new to crypto, you look at the blue chips, it's safe, you want a safe investment. We don't look at it like that because we don't see the turnover. I don't see the huge turnover that I'm going to make with something like an XRP compared to something like a, I don't know, like a high street or just a mid cap, like a Decentraland or Sandbox, whatever it is. I have to look at my investments and say to myself, which ones are going to turn me over more money? So this is why I'm trying to shrink the amount of blue chip cryptos that we invest when we've already made our millions. We've already made our money on these coins. So now we want to turn it over. And the way to do that is we look at mid caps and probably low caps. And I'm trying, if you look, there's probably more in mid caps now than there are, because essentially I've taken the blue chips and just thrown it into mid caps, because I think we're going to make good money with mid caps, 50x projects. I said before, anything about $30,000 into mid caps, I would throw about $60,000 in each mid cap. You've got serious money to play with. You're talking the minimum $1 million. You're investing a mansion. You're investing a nice ass house and a Lamborghini. If you could have the choice of that or this. So this is what I'm saying. When you invest this sort of money, you've got to make sure you're going to be putting it in good places. The reason I think mid caps are fun to play with as a millionaire is because they've already had some form of exposure. They've already had some form of success. They're just not there yet, meaning in terms of being a blue chip. But these coins can certainly go into a blue chip that can make you great money. This is where your 50x comes into play. So let me do this. I'll go back. Hold on. $60,000 in each of my 18 mid caps. I'm going to touch the blue chips after. Let me just touch it. I always do this, don't I? Okay. Okay. Just real quick. $60,000 in 18 coins. I'm talking $1 million of your money goes into your mid caps. Serious money to play with. Flip it out. Am I up close? No, I'm not up close and personal. Serious money to play with. Let me go back. Like, look, when I say when you're in this tier M, you are a multi-millionaire already. Please understand this. You're not someone that's just made $1 million and you're just going to throw your entire $1 million on mid caps. That's not how this works. You've probably made multiple millions. Well, you have. Because to invest $5 million, you've made multiple millions, right? So this is why when you're in this space, you're thinking differently. You're not thinking, well, it depends. You're going to get there are some millionaires, because I mingle with different types of people. I know a lot of wealthy people, and trust me, I do. And there's some that do just want to stick to your high caps because they trust it. They're not going to have too much worry of their money being lost or, something like that. So they do. But they do that on the basis of they're not fussed if they make crazy money or not. Those people are not fussed to make $60 to $100 million in profit. They're happy to just put their $1 million worth of investment in blue chips and come out with 10 million. They're happy with that. Or if they've got more money to play, their $5 million investment and come out with $50 million. They're happy with that. They're happy with that. They don't care too much about these low caps. But there are the majority of crypto investors, crypto influencers that understand what's going on in crypto that do want to make serious money. Let me find it. This is my YouTube channel, the back end. So going forward on this one, where is it? Touching on these blue chips to begin with. I had them up before. You can choose what you want, whether it's Chainlink, Avalanche, Ethereum, whatever it is, Aptos, Near Protocol, whatever you invest in, whatever coins, blue chips you're interested in, I'm going to say put about, what did I say before? I will probably put about $30,000 in each of my, and again, I'm going to do this the same way. If you're on the higher end, because I'm focusing like $5 million is serious money. you could buy flipping 50 different properties for like decent properties. Oh, it's some serious flipping money. So to invest that amount, I will put $30,000 minimum in 5 blue chips, right? Just to show you, $30,000 times it by 5. I'm talking $150,000 in blue chips. And this is going to be aimed at trying to gain more money, because again, you're going to have two mindsets of millionaires. You're going to have mindsets, some that have the mindset of, I'm just happy to make $50 million out of my $5 million investment, cool. And then you're going to have some that say, you know what, I'm a bit more risky. I'm happy to try these mid caps and low caps. Let me see if I can generate $60 to $100 million, right? So 30,000 goes into there. If your blue chips 10x, which I really do believe, something like Near Protocol will see a 10x. It's been there before. We're talking $13, right? $13.60. You times it by 10, $13.60. This went there before. You can see at the top, all-time high, $20. It will go back. Same with a lot of these blue chips that I'll show you. Aptos is new, so we can see what happens with that. Chainlink is another example where it could do really, really well. $4 billion market cap times 10 is a $40 billion market cap. great for an Oracle chain, right? An Oracle project. It will do that. It's the leading Oracle. So, you know, these, I believe they can 10x. Then, you know, your $150,000 investment turns to $1.5 million. So that's a good way to invest $30,000. No, sorry, $150,000. $150,000, $1.5 million, secured, done. Now, your mid caps is where you're going to have most of your armor, because this is where you're going to give, and I'm calling them businesses, not coins, not cryptos, businesses, because our mindset's different. We look at them like a business. When I look at the Sandbox, it's a business, it's a brand, it's got bigger businesses, bigger brands. You know, I'm gonna touch on the websites. Never touched on them before. You're dealing with a business. A business that knows how to build an existing brand and make it bigger, dealing with big partnerships like McDonald's and so forth. So I look at it as a business and I say to myself, can this business turn over more money for me? And that's what I look at. So I look at these mid caps like that. I look at Immutable X like a business. This is a business that's going to offer layer 2 solutions for Ethereum gaming. This is a business. This is a company that's going to potentially do well in the future for me. And because if I'm investing in it now under the beliefs that this is going to do well, it's offering ZK rollups. Or is it zero knowledge? Sorry, yeah, zero knowledge rollups, which is going to make scalability, payments go through faster, things like that. It's new, fresh technology. This business is on point. I'm looking at businesses. I'm not looking at coins that are just going to make me a quick buck here and there. I'm looking to hold these 5 to 10 years. I'm investing in Immutable X, and I'm putting $60,000 flipping dollars under the belief that in 5 years' time, Immutable X, you know, look at this, look, $60,000 times it by 50. In 5 to 10 years' time, it does a 50x, and just that one coin alone net profits me $3 million. And this is how big minds think alike. We look at long-term growth for projects, not short-term. Not, I'm just going to get and have a quick buck and run. We're serious. We're serious investors. We've got serious money to play with, but at the same time, we want to know that when we're investing in a business, not just some coin that people hope that goes up. 761 million market cap. It's when you think about projects that, you know, if you're comparing this against the XRPs, where's XRP? You know, this has got $36 billion in market cap. This is why multi-millionaires that are in the crypto space, maybe influencers, yeah, they've got some XRP, but they don't hold the majority of their money in XRP. Unless they're straight up XRP maximalists, right? And that's cool. It's not a problem if you do. But we look at it like this has got 36 billion. Immutable X has got 761 million. What would it look like if Immutable X does a 50x? Look at this. The market cap times it by 50. It goes to a $38 billion market cap. And then when you look at XRP, 36 billion, it sits sort of where XRP is now. Now, in the future, these blue chips, XRPs and the Cardanos and the whatnots, they're going to be higher up in market cap. XRP will be sitting on 250 billion market cap. They will be considered serious, premium, supreme blue chip cryptos. They're supreme, right? So I'm now, you know, unless you might, like I said, you'll get millionaires that want to invest in supreme projects. This will be supreme. You know, this would be sitting about 100 billion, maybe. This would be, Aptos would be sitting about 15, 20 billion. That's not supreme. You know, XRP will be supreme. You know, when you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are supreme blue chips. Over 100 billion, that's supreme. I'm thinking about Immutable X becoming a serious blue chip at about 38 billion. I'm looking at Sui like it's going to be a serious blue chip. What is this? 25 billion? I don't know, let me just check this real quick. What's Sui's market cap going to go to? Times it by 50. You know, again, my 60,000 investment turns to another $3 million. 38 billion. See, these are, well, they don't go to supreme market caps, but they do hit market caps of a blue chip. They all go blue chip. Magic becomes blue chip. What else? Pepe becomes blue chip. Believe it or not. Hate it, like it, whatever you want. This becomes a blue chip. We already saw it become a blue chip. It was in the 1.6 billion, almost $2 billion. That was where we didn't even see a crazy hype cycle for the whole bull cycle yet. Wait until Bitcoin drops, slashes half of its rewards because of the halving event. Then see what happens with these coins when Bitcoin's going crazy and everything else. These will become blue chips, and you have to accept it. Moonbeam can become a blue chip, offering parachains, let one app work across multiple chains, parachains, right? Interoperability. One app works across all. No more having to bridge this and bridge that. No, you just do it one here, bomb, works on everything. This is why Moonbeam's going to fly. Singularity Net becomes a blue chip because AI is dominating this whole space. This no longer is a mid cap anymore. This is blue chip. This turns your $60,000 flipping dollar investment into $3 million based on it going to where? What, 50x? Times it by, oh, hold on a minute. Just again, hold on. You got that. Times it by 50. It sits on a $13 billion market cap. Times that by 2, because you could probably see Singularity Net 100x, $27 billion market cap. I can tell you now, if you think this is the end of AI, you are so wrong. Because the last month, I've been studying all the stuff that's going on with AI, with Google's Gemini. You think ChatGPT was good? Look out for Google's Gemini. All the stuff that I'm seeing with Microsoft, all these new types of AIs that are coming out, videography, music, it's disrupting the music space. You don't need an artist anymore to flip him, you know, you don't need to pay Drake $100 flipping million so you can do a feature with him. You just go on UberDuck. Chat GPT, hook me up, write me a verse in Drake. Yeah, cool. Boom. UberDuck, boom. Get the voice. Done. It's disrupting the space. If Singularity Net is one of the first projects to actually generate general intelligence, artificial general intelligence, if it comes from Singularity Net, this is going to explode. All it takes is big brands to look at Singularity Net that are already dealing in AI to say, you know what, let's decentralize our AI. This is talking about AGI, artificial general intelligence. Let's see if we can make general intelligence through Singularity Net. And watch this ecosystem grow even more and watch what happens. This could 100x. I'm calling 50x. So this is how our minds think when we invest in these mid caps, right? Let's just do this real quick. You've spent how much? Where's that 1 million gone? Let me find it. You spent, let's find it. Here, $1,080,000 in your mid caps. You got serious money to play with. You're talking up to $5 million. If you're on the lower end and you're investing $1 million, then maybe you can do, I don't know, 1/3, 1/5 of what I'm saying. You know, so maybe don't invest $60,000 in your mid cap. Maybe 20, 30,000. I don't know. What did I say in the last one? Maybe $40,000 if you do like $1 million. You know, watch the last episode, right? Because that was on the higher end. We're talking all over. I want to sort of focus on high ends. $60,000 in your mid caps, low caps. I'm thinking $80,000 in your low caps. About 1.8 million. Let's remember that. Remember that. $80,000. Let's have a look. $80,000 and you've got 15 low caps. You're spending $1.2 million in your low caps, right? These are coins that could potentially 100x your money. So already you've done $2,280,000 with your mid caps, your low caps. I haven't even touched on your blue chip because your blue chip was about $150,000. Let me just quickly do this. So that plus 1,080,000. Is that how you do it? No, that's wrong. No, hold on. No, yeah. Hold on. Bring the extra zero. 80,000. Because I want to show you what we're dealing with, right? So that's that. Plus the 150,000 that I said you're going to invest to turn over 1.5 million. Right? This is how much you spent so far. I said times. Hold on. Let me go back. So take, where is it? Hold on. Let me just go back. Right here, plus $150,000. You've already spent 2.4 million. You've still got another You still got another 2.4 million to play with. Haven't even touched your BlackRock. There's gonna be some serious fun with the BlackRock. So I don't know. Maybe I'm undervalued. Maybe you can put more. Maybe you should be putting $100,000 in your low caps, depending on how much risk you want to take. But let's just keep it at $80,000. If I'm saying low caps could 100x. If you're putting 80,000 in these, let's just say 5 of the 80,000, you know, 80,000 into 5 coins. Let's say your 400,000 investment What if it just does a 60x? What if it doesn't 100x? Let's just say it does a 60x on your money. Times it by 60, you're still net profiting $24 million. And that's just that column alone. Forget your mid caps, forget your blue chips, forget the high risk, forget your BlackRock portfolio. You're making $24 million just on that. Half of the 5 coins that you're investing, 80,000. What if the other half, you know, because you're investing $80,000 in 5 coins, the other 5 coins, what if this does a 60x? And I'm going to say the same thing in the last episode. If you're new to the channel, this is the first time you're watching this series because you've got big money to play with. What if you never ever 100x your money, but you do something, okay, 50x, let's keep it real. A 50x, times it by 50, your $400,000 turns to $20,000. So between this and the other one, let me just have a quick look. 20,000 there. How comes that was higher? Oh, that was the 60x. So between them, you could potentially still come out with 44 am I saying thousand? I'm saying $1,000. Million. Million. You could potentially, just your low caps, you could potentially come out with about $44 million. 20 million there, 24 million there, $44 million. We're almost hitting this target here, the final profits. I'm saying 60 million. I believe you could probably, you know, and that's based on not all of them 100xing. Some maybe 40x, 60x. You can make $40 million if you see 40 to 60x's over here with your 15 coins. Is that right? Am I saying by 10? Let me just check that. Was I timesing that by 10, not 15? Hold on a minute. You still got another 5 coins. Because there's 15 coins. I said that's 10 so far. I said 5 there, that's 10. Let's say another 5 of those 80,000. This is what I'm saying. Look at this. Look, 80,000 times it with the other 5 coins that you got sitting there, because there's 15 coins in total that I'm saying low cap. What if they just do, I don't know, what, 35x? Hold on, like this. Times that by what, 35x? Let's say it doesn't do it at 100x, but it does some form of an x. That's another 14 million. Add 14 million onto this right here, 44 million, you know, because the 20 and the 24. Let's do that. Plus 44 million. Oh, hold on. Yep, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You're making serious flipping money. You're talking, I'm talking 58 million flipping dollars just from your low caps alone. Should you see not 100x's, but 5 of them 35x'd. Let's just have a look at what my 35x, you know, Alliance Block did a 35x, you know, Star Atlas did a 35x, not 100. Oh no, that's a high risk. That's a high risk. Where's my other high? I've got to start getting some more low caps. Let me just grab up some low caps real quick. I'm trying to think off my head. Oh no, hold on. Look at this, look. High Street. Okay, that's done a 50x. What else we got? VRA. Just touching on these real quick. Choose what you want. VRA, okay, it didn't do what I hoped. It did a 50x. These are the kind of coins that I'm speaking. The coins that could potentially make you big money. Oh, crap. Layer AI didn't do a 100x, but it certainly did a 60x. You know? That's what I'm thinking. These are the low caps. Oh, crap. Clintex didn't 100x, but it did a 60x. Big money that can be made, all because you're diversing your portfolio into these narratives that are strong plays, you know, AIs and whatnots, and, you know, ZK, and this is where you're going to make serious money right here. So, you know, and that could net profit you $58 million, just your blue chip, your low caps alone. If your 18 coins of your mid cap, I said to you for what? $60,000. Is that what I said? 60,000 times, let me just check this again. I think I said 60,000 times 18. 1 second. 60,000 times 18, you're investing $1 million. So that's not even the profit. If you invested $1 million into your mid caps and they all 50x, times this by 50, you've made $54 million. You add the $54 million to the potential other, what's it called, $58 million. You're sitting there large. You're making more than $100,000. There's serious money to be made with this kind of way of investing, right? And I think the way to target this when you've got bigger money to play with, just keeping it real, is you hit the mid caps and the low caps. You don't, blue chips are great, but we've already seen these crazy gains. And if you're new to crypto and you got big money, you know, I would say focus on mid caps, some low caps. because this is where you're going to make the serious money, right? Now, I'll touch on BlackRock in a second. Hold on. High risk plays, maybe again $3,000-4,000. You're having fun. This is fun. It's not serious investing. You're just having fun. You're looking at something like Cryptopolis, and you're just having fun with it. You're like, you know what? I just put a little $5,000 in for fun, see how I do. You know, $5,000. You get 3 million. 3,800,000 coins. This is fun for you. $5,000. You can, to be honest, all of this is what you can afford to lose, right? Because you should not be investing any more than you can afford to lose. I got to state that because some people sometimes get confused and people take it. Obviously, you need to take it serious, but that's a lot of money. Oh, wrong thing. That's my head in. That's a lot of money that people have to really consider when you invest. That's a lot of money. That's serious flipping money. $5 million. You know, you could buy flipping 2 to 3, 4 beautiful mansions. You could buy 4 beautiful $1 million mansions, still have $1 million left over. You could buy a flipping Ferrari for $170,000. You could buy a Lambo for about $150,000. You could buy a Bentley about $80,000, a Porsche $80,000 to stack up in your $4 million homes, and you're investing all that in crypto. You're mad. Crazy ludicrous. But hold on. It's not working. Boom. I think it worked. That's mad money. Like, let me just have a quick break on this. Look at this. Look, where are you right now? If you're watching this and you're not a millionaire, but you know you've been watching this episode because you find it fascinating, what are you? Are you a dolphin? Are you a shark? Are you a whale? What are you? I want to know. Crab, drop your comments down below. Let me know where you are. Or which band are you in? You know, it's the same sort of thing. Like how much have you invested kind of thing. Don't tell me the exact number. Just say what letter. You know, band D, your band H, which pretty much you could soon become a band K because you made the smart investments. Where are you? Let me know. So look, we've done our main portfolio. You've invested the huge amount of your money. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. I think you invested, what, 2 point something million? What did I say? 2 point, let me just find it. I'm just scrolling through this calculator. 2.4 million. You've invested half of your money. I mean, you could still throw another million. I will probably take another $1 million, and that's not even a joke, because you got so much damn money to play with, and put that million into these blue chip mid caps, low caps. So maybe $100,000 in 15 of these coins, 1.5 million. Maybe 80,000 in these. I don't know. You figure it out. But this is what I'm. 60,000, 80,000 in this. I would throw in, because you want to make sure that you're not overly saturated. You want to make sure that you're putting the majority of your investments into your main portfolio of 40 coins, right? And if you're investing $5 flipping million, you want to make sure you have at least 40 coins. Give yourself that room to play with to make sure you make good gains. Your BlackRock. So your BlackRock is your fillers. What you're going to have on the side to fill up your investment. You're not going to touch any blue chips in your BlackRock. It's no point. There really is no point. It's no point having these extra 10x returns, or maybe 20x if you wait 5 to 10 years. If you want a good quick turnover, you're touching mid caps and low caps, right? So you've got another 1.6 million-ish, 1.57 million, 1,570,000. That you can invest in more mid caps, more low caps. I will probably put another $1 million, and I've got to keep it real. So $100,000 into more mid caps. Keep stacking up the mid caps, because this is where we're going to make the majority of our money when these mid caps potentially turn into blue chips and supreme blue chips. Let's just click on CoinGecko real quick. Let's just come down. And we'll just touch on mid caps. Look at this, look, examples of mid caps, right? Actually, all of these. Look at these. Look, 400 millions. These are examples of mid caps. So you got like Chili's is a good one if you like sports. We just have a quick look at a few things, right? Gala Games is a fine example of a great mid cap. Some people hate it, some people love it. I think it's going to do great, regardless of what you think. When gaming takes off, it's going to fly, accept it or not. Decentraland is your fine example of a mid cap. You got Compound, great example of a mid cap. Especially if you're focusing on DeFi. I think that's DeFi, right? Mina Protocol. These are great examples of mid caps. Who knows? Maybe Trust Wallet becomes a thing. Maybe people get fed up with MetaMask and all these other types and they want something else. Maybe Trust Wallet really becomes a thing and it really blows up. First of its kind to be touching on mobile wallets, right? You got Arweave, fantastic mid cap. Let's have a look. I'm just going through a few, you know, just deciding. Zilliqa, Pancake Swap, which many people are afraid to touch right now, but if you're like me and you like a bit of risk, should it go back to $30, that's some nice gains, right? Look at it, $1.49. Engine Coin, fantastic mid cap. That could potentially 50x. There's so much money that you can throw into mid caps. If you didn't want to do 100,000 in each one, maybe again just stack up an extra 80,000 in each. You got so much damn money to play with. Do that. You can have. Look, don't get me wrong. You don't have to invest the bulk amount. If you're left with a couple of 100,000 on the side and you're sitting it in stable coins, fine. I'm doing that. Have a good couple of 100,000 sitting in stable coins in case prices fall and you want to DCA and buy some more. Because essentially you're not going to be buying all these at a certain price. You're going to DCA into them, right? So having maybe 200,000-300,000 on the side, fine. So you can DCA. Just giving you my ideas, right? Like I said, you got Bone right here, which can do well. Loop Ring would do really well. Singularity Net. I'm just having a quick look at some of these things here. Oasis Network could do well. I've seen Rollbit. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to look into it more. Blur, you know, is the thingy? Is this the what do you call it? Let me just try to right click it and open it. Is this the marketplace for NFTs? Because if NFTs start going crazy again, is this it? Let's have a quick look. If NFTs start going crazy again, then you need a hot, new, fresh type of NFT marketplace to thrive with it, and that could be one. So that's a good, you know, mid cap to fly with. Steppen could shine again. Should move to earn. Is it move to earn? Walk to earn? I can't remember. I think it's move to earn. Should it come about? I'm just showing you examples. Illuvium. We're still in mid caps. Like, these are the lower end of mid caps. 200,000, 220,000. Holochain. Fetch AI is a must. Aleph 0. Another great example of a mid cap. Does this focus? Is this a DAG? Is this use a DAG infrastructure? Why don't it let me? Usually I right click and open. Here we go. Is this like a DAG infrastructure? I think this is. I haven't touched on this before, but I've seen it and I know about it. So, zero knowledge, scalable layer 0. Sorry, layer 1 blockchain. So it's zero knowledge. Why did I think it was a DAG infrastructure? I'm gonna have to look into it more. But you know, these are examples of great projects that could really do well that are mid cap. So you know, you got so much to choose from. Same with lower caps as well. Oh, wrong thing. I'll touch on this. Why not? For those that are new, or people that have been watching my channel, I'm going to be bringing this. This is the next series that I'm going to drop. Price predictions of every single coin that I can see and think of right now that are worth taking a prediction on. And this is the top 100. Look, you can see it. All the coins on the left-hand side. I'm going to be bringing predictions on every single coin, showing you which prices they're going to hit. Look at this. Look, their future prices, what market cap they'll sit on, and how much X gains you're going to make. And then I'm going to do sell targets. So, you know, you might want to sell a few a bit before, some on the actual price when it hits it, and some a bit after should it just go crazy. You need DCA prices to DCA out. You don't just sell all of your tokens in one go. Patreons will see this part of the sell sheet, right? And if you want this is going to be a hot bloody series, trust me, because I'm talking about everyone's coin. Whichever coin you got, we're going to be talking about it. It's all going to be here, and you're going to see every single price prediction for every coin that I can think of. It's going to be a mad one. It's going to take time, but I've been telling you, I've been building it, I've been stacking up, and we're doing it. I'm preparing it, right? These are just snapshots of the time that I took the actual snapshot of these coins, of what price they were. But regardless of that, we're talking about future prices of where it can go. So yeah, just touched on that real quick. Going back on this, we filled. After doing this, you're going to potentially have such a strong portfolio, one that seriously could turn you anything from $60 million to $100 million. I mean, I could keep going. When you got this much money, I could keep going and going, but I don't want to bore you. Was this helpful to you in any shape or form? Are you someone that's been really successful already? Are you someone that's in... Because you know what? There's millionaires, right? And you're probably one of them. There's millionaires that want to get exposed to the crypto space, don't know nothing about it, and you're thinking, well, how do I even do it? Which way do I go about? Which coins do I look for? How should I spread my money? Maybe this guides you. If it does, drop that like, give me a subscribe, stick around, because I'm going to keep showing you how I would personally do this. And I'm talking from experience. Like I'm not someone that's down here. I've made serious money and I'm investing serious flipping money, right? So I'm talking from experience, and I'm talking about how I would do it and where I believe you're going to turn over most of your profits if that's what you're here for. right? So, and I'm assuming everyone is. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Become a Patreon. The link is in my info section. Click it, come over. It's powerful. I show them things way before I buy, way before I sell, all of that stuff. You know, they see a lot of things that come on YouTube before it comes on YouTube. They see it over here. And there's stealth buyers. We're buying projects that you don't know about because they're stealth, but they can see it. So come over here, see what we're buying. When they 10x, 50x, 100x, then I'm going to share them with you and say, look, this is what we were buying. I'm going to show you the exact prices that we were buying them at. And I'm going to say, had you been a patron, you would have seen these coins that we were stealth buying, and you would have made crazy gains with us too. Exclusive VIP partner tier. This unlocks all the posts, so you'll see everything when I'm buying, selling, staking the lot. If you can afford it, if you're watching this and you're a millionaire and you want to, you know, get a good insight and you want some guidance on your journey, because there's always, like I said, there's people that are just coming into crypto or in crypto that are wealthy and they just need some guidance into what coins could be, you know, maybe turn them over. Come a Patreon, links in the info section, CEO tier. This one helps you because you get access to the VIP group. I'm in there all the time talking to them. We're discussing things. There's other like-minded millionaires, and I just got to keep it real. It's true. There's millionaires in this space in my VIP Telegram group. They know how to make money, sharing projects all the time. Ones that we can look at and say, okay, yeah, this can kind of work. We think this can move. So, you know, come over here, get your mindset like theirs and learn from what other people are sharing. That's what I love about crypto and YouTube is people just always willing to help each other, help and share. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to keep helping and sharing my mindset, and hopefully people make good money. I thought I had my main channel up. I haven't. This is just another video of mine. So guys, thank you for watching. I'll just go back on this. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.